Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Why are some of my Pokemon genders completely wrong? Do not worry about it. I'll be fixing the next episode. Anyways, here we are in Agate Village. Back where we once were. Now this place is actually really cool for a lot of reasons. Mostly because a lot of things have not changed. If we come back here, there's even items. Yes, pretty nifty ones too. We got a super potion, which we're probably gonna need because, you know, healing important, and a Pokeball. Not a couple Pokeballs, just one. But more importantly, the true treasure of coming over here is this lady. Oh, you know, I'm the teacher lady. I know many things. Yeah, she's essentially gonna teach a move to one of our Pokemon. Thunder Wave is extremely useful on Jolteon, so we're gonna use her move tutor abilities and learn that on Jolteon. Let's see, Tail Whip is probably my most useless skill. We can still use Tackle to whittle down some Shadow Pokemon HP, so I think I'll use that. And Super. With that, catching or snagging Shadow Pokemon is probably going to be a ton easier, because when you have extra status elements on them, it becomes easier to catch them. Anyways, now that's taken care of, we have pretty much one goal here in Agate Village. One thing we gotta do, but the shop's over there. I would check that out, but we'll do that at a later date because it's not really that important now. Our one goal is to come in here and talk to this old hag. Ah, what a darling trainer you are! I'm better. You want something? Oh, you gonna say? Oh, you some come call and see my husband. Are you Johnny? Perhaps. Yes, I am. Oh, just I thought you're Johnny. We've expected you. We got word about you from Lily. Okay. The instant my husband heard from Lily, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm. This calls for my services. Oh. Or some such. He went running off. Okay. Where is he? Up there he is. It's Eagun.
Bad idea. I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from HQ Lab. Whatever here. Oh.
Hello there. I guess Johnny's just a shut up, woman.
No, so you're Johnny. We've been waiting for you. I'm Eagun. I've heard everything about you.
Alright, cool. And yes, Eagun is going to talk about Shadow Pokemon, the importance of Relic Force, and all that cool jazz. My husband is so impatient. As you've just seen, in his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer. But that's a long time ago. Was he really the greatest? Because something tells me he wouldn't be able to retire so easily if that was the case. Anyways, though, that is not my concern. Really quickly, though, let's come in here. And there's the daycare lady has actually retired. Yeah, but more importantly is this guy. It is the Name Raider. Please, guys, please. I know we don't have our full roster yet, but any nicknames you guys can think of, I will name my Pokemon. As I do in pretty much every single Pokemon Let's Play that I've made, I really think that helps grow, like, just the bond between them and such. Currently, I can't really think of any that are too funny or memorable. I can think of maybe one for my Jolteon if we can't really figure something out, but I don't want to have to use that if we figure something, you know, more interesting out. Actually, let's do some battles today. How are you guys doing, man? I'm doing fantastic. Labor Day was yesterday. Then, you know, I went to Wakulla Springs, actually. Just, you know, get away from it all. Get away from it all. Oh, man, it's pretty funny, because I just play video games all day. There's not much to get away from, but it was actually really stinking cool. And it actually reminds me a lot of Agate Village. It's actually kind of funny. I'll make that paradigm. I think we're going to bite Nakata here, and then Shadow Blitz Puccina. Yeah. Oh, these are like level 7. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was actually a really cool spring. We went on like a boat tour and we saw so many alligators and it was so awesome, man. We even saw manatees. Me and my family, that is. It was so cool, dude. Gosh. It's really I mean, I really don't get to like see nature that often because I live I live in a rural area, I'd say. It's not necessarily like, I don't want to say fully domesticated, but I kind of live out in the woods, basically. And that lady gave us bullets. Did I read that right? I don't think I did. Probably useless item. I just wanted to battle her for EXP, basically. But yeah. And the reason my genders are actually kind of messed up on my Pokemon, and a couple numbers might be off, is basically had a recording mess up, which is obviously really bad. Although, not all bad, because I didn't particularly like the last episode I recorded. It was kind of bad. Let's talk to this guy real quick. He is actually the berry guy, and he'll give us a berry every day. Pretty cool. I think that's every day. Not sure. Don't really know how the GameCube time-based events really work like that. But, hey, he gives us a berry. And that's a berry we didn't have. So I'm totally cool with that. We got an ether. Ether's cool. Down here's an NPC that literally does nothing. So I'm skipping it. Let's actually come down here. So Eagun is actually waiting for us. I'm basically just trying to wait it out, though, because we're going to have to at least get this Shadow Teddiursa purified by the end of the episode. We're almost there, and walking around helps you reduce that heart gauge a little bit. So you want to do that. And should we go heal? Nah, I think I'll be fine. Although I want to see what that NPC has to say. I'm very curious. Why is he down there? Just looks really weird. What the heck, man? Look at him, he's just sitting here, just looking at nothing.
Oh gosh, there's no path out of this village this way. Whoa, don't start me like that. Are you looking for a battle?
Sure, man, why not? You're on. Okay. So this guy... Oh my gosh, look at his face! They updated his face, he looks even worse now. He looks all weird. That is really funny, man. Oh gosh. Well, aside from that, though, it's another person to get EXP from, so we can do that. I know, man. Gosh, it's hard to believe summer's almost over. Where does it go, guys? Where does it go, man? I mean, I know probably you guys are all in school, but, you know, officially summer's not over yet till, you know, September. But actually, no. When it's September. Technically now it's over. And it's fall, so fall is going to be awesome, I think. A lot of cool games coming out, that's for sure. Level 12 on Jolteon, 4 more levels, and we're gonna get Thundershock, which is gonna be rad, because that's gonna do a ton. This guy's 3 Pokemon, holy crap. I haven't seen that yet. That's gonna be super helpful. And yes, Teddiursa got in a reverse mode, which usually I want to say yes to, because it kind of puts him in pain. But, hey, he's gonna get purified eventually, so it's fine. And okay, so reverse mode. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off a Grimer and call Teddiursa. So Teddiursa probably, wow, that takes almost a whole bar away from like the beginning Pokemon, obviously. For rarer to catch Shadow Pokemon, will most likely be a lot longer. Let's bite the Grimer. Yeah, he got owned. Look at that waterfall, dude. I don't know, man. I think this game's graphics are actually pretty decent. They're not Wind Waker style, sure, but I don't know. I kind of like them. And oh no, Jolteon's confused. What will we do? Don't hit yourself. Okay, good. Hitting yourself animation takes way longer. Not really, but I'm going to pretend like it did. And yeah, Zubat just barely hung it. Why is this guy? This guy's just like too buff, man. Too buff. He's a Pokemon. His head is literally the size of his hand. Wait. Never mind. That's pretty normal. But I don't know. His proportions are all... I mean, I don't know. I guess that is maybe a proportionate head, but it just seems so weird. And he's like... so upset, dude. It's not a big deal, man. Just don't sweat it, Dosk. I'm about to cry from frustration. Oh gosh, someone takes Pokemon battling a little too seriously. But now that that's been done, we've battled some of the trainers here. I think there's another one I missed. Yeah, it's like an old man. We first enter the town. We can go through here, probably one of the, I want to say weirdest parts of the game. But essentially, they're going to start chucking EXP battles at you very early on. For some reason. I don't really know why. We got 4 trainers to battle before we can even get to the Relic Forest. Which isn't necessarily super annoying, but it may not make for the most exciting episode. But after this is pretty much all we have to do in Agate Village, and we can move on to more interesting areas in the game, so that's at least kind of good. Let's go ahead and bite that Zangoose and Shadow Blitz the Numemon. Hey, Teddiursa got Metal Claw, not bad. Metal Claw is not really the best move in the world, but hey, it's interesting. I remember back in 4th Gen how Piplup could learn Metal Claw. And it was really weird, basically. Because it doesn't have claws, it has flippers. I don't really know. That was really...
I found that quite humorous at times.
Crap, I didn't call stinking Teddiursa. I suck. Oh no, the growl from the Nummel. Oh, God. So intimidating. Oh, reverse mode, I'm sorry, Teddiursa. Alright, so let's make sure to... which one do I want to beat? Yeah, I'm way more afraid of a Nummel. Let's call on Teddiursa to get the door to its heart open just a little bit more. And awesome! He's back. After we have called Teddiursa enough, I'm going to start working on other Shadow Pokemon to help purify. because in this game you definitely want to make sure, I mean, in Colosseum you wanted to capture a lot of like shadow Pokemon, but it really didn't have any benefit. For a while they just sat in your box. But in this game there's actually a really cool new feature that, oh wait, why did I call him Teddiursa? Did nothing except boost his accuracy. I'm gonna bite him. And this battle's over. I know these aren't, it's not really, I know why they did this though, but from a Let's Play standpoint, it really sucks. We're gonna have to fight like 14 trainers in the next like 2 areas. It's gonna be kind of crazy. I mean, including, actually more, it's like 17, I think. It's a lot of battles. Why did they do that? Why did they have so many unavoidable battles? Because in Colosseum, you could avoid basically a ton of battles, and you would be super underleveled by the time you got to Pyrite Town. And I know that because that's what happened to me. As a little kid, I did not even bother to talk to a lot of people. And as a result, my Pokemon were relatively weak. Because, you know, in that game, you don't really get to purify them for a while. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. It has the least physical defense. I'm going to say that's Snubbull. I'm probably wrong. Actually, no, that's special. Okay, yeah. Let's just do this. Let's just shut up. Shut up. Quit trying to strategize. But yeah, more about that spring though. It was really, we took like a tour on it, like not really a tour, it was like a boat, and they started commenting like how this place has basically been the same when settlers in Florida came around and started scouting out the area by boat. Like, and I was just like, wow, that's like literally insane. Nothing in this area has changed in that long. That's like crazy. It just starts making you think like about time and how like areas can be unchanged. I don't know. I felt a couple of similarities to Agate Village. There's probably exactly none, but hey. Oh my gosh, why do you have 3 Pokemon? Just let me beat you. Gosh dang it, Jules. Or Jaws. It'd technically be Jaws, so you don't E. But hey. What do I really know? Do I really know? I don't know. Okay. Let's use Shadow Mist. I feel like it's going to be really underused. And so far, we're just basically pumping EXP into Jolteon for the time being. I don't really know if I want to use Teddiursa. I think I've already said this, though. I'm just not that fond of normal types in Let's Plays. I don't feel like they really have a place. I mean, I know they're useful Pokemon, but I don't really know. I always felt kind of weird about showing them off. Because they're literally normal. They're not going to get like as much recognition some of the other other Pokemon, not normal Pokemon. Jeez, girl, she's like crying. Like, what is up with people in these battles? I understand, you know, you put time and effort into this stuff, but sometimes you just suck. Get over it. And Major Lady, what's the battle? Or Laddie? I don't really know. Toss down our Cacnea and a Slugma though. Nice, nice. That's cool Pokemon, cool Pokemon. And alright. Gosh, I was thinking that I just really hope that one day the Pokemon Company will try something like this again. Because these games, people, they're not perfect. But they're a step in the correct direction. And I really hope they revisit this at some point. Gosh, I mean, I don't know. I really don't think there's a reason to do it now. Because the only reason they made these games, I believe, was to put more second-generation Pokemon into circulation, because a lot of people complained about that, and obviously Heart Gold, Soul Silver were many years off, because you remember this came in the 3rd gen, actually, not that many years, but you get what I'm saying. Gosh, they could even call it Pokemon Arena. That'd sound cool. It's a synonym for Coliseum and Stadium. It would work, man. It would work. They could even have, like, you know, the legendaries as, like, shadow Pokemon you get. I don't really know if that'd work though. But hey, I don't know. It could. I'm not sure if they'd ever revisit the whole snagging theme again. I do think that's a really creative way to go about things, but I think a lot of people honestly just want to catch wild Pokemon. And I'm an old man, but my true identity, the legendary trainer Eagun beat me, but only him. I'm Kron. Cool. Well, we're gonna beat you too, I guess. And fun old man Kron. That is seriously the best. All right. That is what I'm renaming my YouTube channel. Fun old man Johnny. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Are there non-fun old mans? Just grumpy turd-eating old man? Like, come on, man. What type of archetype is that? Anyways, so now that I'm done making fun of something, let's go and bite the Abra for a one-hit KO, which is a shame because Abra is really stinking cool. Now I guess we're just gonna go for a Shadow Blitz, and alright, actually, I think Teddiursa, yes, is ready to be purified, so luckily all that running around, and battling I did really paid off, and, well, now we can go purify the Pokemon, basically. And the defense 7 lowered. No! No! That's not, no. Okay, so I don't know which is higher power, though. I feel like Bite's actually doing more than Shadow Blitz for some reason. I understand Shadow Blitz isn't the highest power and all, but I don't really know. Well, it's probably not. It's probably honestly my imagination. Okay, Shadow Blitz. Critical hit. Oh my gosh, we got this. Okay. I was actually wrong. I think man, I've been messing up a whole lot in this Let's Play. I'm pretty sure at some point I said that, oh gosh, yours is getting kind of low. That, every, Shadow move is gonna crit. That would be far too broken and be, quite frankly, ridiculous. They're always super effective. But if you get a super effective critical hit with a Shadow move, dang, that was stinking hurt, obviously. Going for the Bite, and, fun old man. I hope you had fun, because I really didn't. This was a bore. Literally a bore. A pig. Pumbaa from Lion King. That's what this battle was. It was Pumbaa, man. Pumbaa. I'm really weird. But yeah, now that that is done, we can go to the Relic Forest. As you may remember, Pokemon Coliseum. Oh, he gave us a cologne case, which is pretty nice. I guess we'll get into that in another episode, because I don't really want to do that right now. And cologne cases aren't the most helpful. And Teddiursa can now be purified, so let's go do that. But before we can touch the Relic Stone,
Oh, JohneAwesome. Ooh.
So man.
Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart. After the battles you've waged getting here, now I shall be your opponent. Here's my partner, the Pokemon I caught.
The first battle in 5 years. Holy crap, guys. We're battling Eagun. Awesome. We actually never got to do this in Pokemon Coliseum, because if you remember, a Cypher admin guy, Peon, don't really remember, attacked him, and Pikachu had to defend himself. But this time, we're going to battle him, and it's going to be a fair fight, except for the fact that he only has one Pokemon. Yeah, it may be level 12, which you could say gives him a bit of a fighting chance, but if you have Jolteon, you cannot lose. You cannot. He has Volt Absorb for crying out loud. Teddiursa is gonna bite the dust, but hey, that's fine. Not really too big of a deal. The battle's basically over. No matter what Eagun does, he kind of loses, so sorry about that. Poochyena coming out. Poochyena could be purified pretty soon, I reckon. Too. So that'll be cool. A second bite, though, and the battle's over, man. Jolteon's special attack stat is just too dang high. You put up a good fight, Eagun. You actually took one of my Pokemon away from me. That was good. It's the only person to do that. And, oh no, we got static. That's no good. And okay, Eagun put up a valiant fight, but it just wasn't enough. For some reason. Wasn't his, like, Pikachu, like, higher level, too? I don't really know.
My goodness. It was a white-hot
experience. I guess so. I mean, you did put up the best fight, I suppose.
And to my defeat, my Pikachu, that takes real skill.
Pika.
Now let's see how your Shadow Pokemon is doing.
You knocked it out, idiot! Whatever. Nice, you use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that Shadow Pokemon's heart completely. You got it, even though I think it's fainted and I need to go heal it. Nope, I think this will work. So, let's, I think, yep, we can, we can apparently open up its heart when it's not even conscious. Okay, game. And yes, we have our first Shadow Pokemon completely purified. Teddiursa. Yeah. Teddiursa opens up the door to its heart, and when it does that, it is going to get all the EXP that it learned previously and replace any Shadow moves with new moves. We get Return and Refresh. Not the best moves ever, but hey, we got elevated to level 12, so that's pretty cool. Right. Actually, level 13, holy crap, it's higher level now than Jolteon. How did that happen? Heck if I know, but it's actually, Furious Swipes is decent. Do we? Yeah, I'll get rid of Refresh. I don't really see Refresh being all that helpful. And alright. Nice. Teddiursa is now completely normal. He's not evil anymore. It's not shadowy. And he also got a ribbon. Nice. We're not going to give him a nickname right now because I don't actually think I'm going to use him. And well done.
That Pokemon has finally returned to his former self. For the time being, we should return to my house for cookies.
Anyways.
This is a call for celebration, so let's eat some cookies. You successfully purified your first shadow Pokemon with a Pokemon incident. Still, one can be too happy. Now, with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction, you see, he was a frequent visit to Agate. Up to several years ago, he was conducting extensive research into the relic stone you see. He said that it was for a completely and entirely new purification system. His friend thought up.
I wonder if his friend was the main character's dad.
About that introduction, dear, did you mention that Vanda saw something? What? Oh, that's right. I need to tell you about Vanda.
We have a friend named Vander who lives on Mount Battle. Vander claims to have seen some sinister characters out in the desert, huh? That definitely could be a lead. Eagun sounds intriguing, yes? Mount Battle is to the northeast. Be sure to visit it. Alright, yes, we're definitely very familiar with Mount Battle. And alright, that's basically...
Oh, yes. Johnny, may I have your PDA number?
Sure, man. Just don't call me too much, okay? So, now that that's taken care of, pretty much everything in Agate Village is done. We can now purify shadow Pokemon whenever we want, as long as their gates are open. Not their gates, the door to their heart is open! Yeah! And we did, we kind of saw a couple of things. There's honestly not too much to Agate Village. It's not really that big, but... Hey, it's a great town. It looks stinking cool. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And the next episode, well, we go to Mount Battle and check out what's going on there. So see you guys then. Bye.